Hi everyone, Amrit here from Four Lads, and you could be forgiven for thinking that I'm still in Glasgow judging by this weather. It is absolutely pouring it down, but I'm not. I am in Porto for the match tonight between Porto and the famous Glasgow Rangers. Now, as we know, because Olympiacos have now climbed above Rangers in the coefficient league, we will not automatically qualify for the Champions League if we win our domestic league. Obviously, Olympiacos need to win their league as well, so there's lots of permutations, lots of if, buts and maybes. So let's just put all that to one side. Tonight, yes, it is a bit of a dead rubber, but I would like to see the team go out and give it everything they have, because they've built up a wonderful consistency of performance recently. Great results, 8 in a row. I don't want us to come out to Porto and get embarrassed and then break that momentum that we've built, especially ahead of such a big game coming up on Sunday. The league now must be our focus, as I'm sure it is for all the fans and the team and the players. We'll go tonight, we'll put on a show hopefully for the fans. It'll be great to get behind the team, enjoy our trip away to Porto, and then get back and get the business done on Sunday. I'm going to go into the centre of Porto now. It's Ribeira Square, apparently. I've been saying Ribeira, where's Ribeira, where's Ribeira? And the woman in the hotel says, Ribeira. I was like, right, okay, sorry love. No offence intended. So I'm going to Ribeira Square and I'm going to go meet up with some Rangers fans. Take care guys, speak to you soon. Hi guys, I'm just walking down to Ribeira Square and I know I'm in the right area because I can just hear a faint song in the background. Somebody's obviously got a speaker out at one of the bars and all you can hear is "In my city, Londonderry on the foil." Definitely in the right spot. Hi guys, how are you doing? As you can see, I'm at the ground. Just waiting to get in the ground. The Rangers fans are in fine. Vettel, can't wait to get in there and get right into these today. I'm going to try and find someone to speak to about the line-up and the shape, because I think there's a lot to discuss about what we do tonight. Is it going to be 3-4-3? Is it going to be 5-3-2? Lots of different permutations. So let's speak to some fans and find out what they think. But I'm going to go and join the sing song. Hi guys, how you doing? We are here in this beautiful stadium in Portugal, a little over... Oh shit, start again. Right. Hi guys, how you doing? We are here in this beautiful stadium, a little under half an hour to kick off, and I'm here with Neil. Neil is a huge Rangers fan. Neil goes absolutely everywhere with Rangers. You can't go to a ground in Rangers and not see this chap. So I just wanted to grab him and get some of his insightful thoughts into this evening. But a lot of discussion in the lead up to this game. We didn't know what kind of shape we were going to go for. Was he going to rest players? Once the team came out today, again that debate rages on, because we're not any closer to finding an answer. Is it going to be 4-3-3? Is it going to be 3-4-3? Is it going to be 5-3-2? Is it going to be... There's all sorts of permutations there, isn't there, Radio? What are your thoughts?
To me, it looks like the back five. Firstly, please do try to get a start. I know he's just about to go alone. I think the Harner could have made a deal for him. I think he's just about to go. But please to see him get a start. I think he's played well in the one past couple of games. Please to see Shermani back. He also has a bit of waste of space, I think. But I mean, Kate, imagine for 1 second or something. Sorry.
Just one of the young lads here looking for some tape for his flag.
Priorities getting flagged up.
But yeah, so the Miovski discussion rages on, doesn't it? I mean, he's not really offered too much at all this season, has he?
You know what, for me, it's been one of the biggest disappointments. I was so excited when we signed him.
Yep.
Cracking deal, cracking that business for him for $2.5 million, because they went for 8 last year. I know he didn't play well in Spain, but always come back. He knows the league. We've always struggled with strikers in the past couple of years. We seem to downgrade. Massive disappointment. Shermani doesn't seem to offer a lot of goals just yet, but he's scored some crucial ones. But you know, at least he's hold up there. So I think Shermani in the past couple of weeks has reminded me of almost a bit like Morelos, where he could take the ball 30 yards out, 95 yards out, hold the ball up, leave someone else through. And I think think the goals will come from the big man.
He certainly seems to have been improving over the last wee while, hasn't he? And he's the best striker at the club.
Well, as much as we don't like him, as much as he did deserve to go, he was sitting there with a high smile. But to be offered with it, was it 13 million euros?
13 million, yeah.
We would just sign him. I thought it was a bit ridiculous, but I suppose that's what they say, that's the price of strikers these days.
Well, this is it, yeah. The whole thing's just gone absolutely crazy, hasn't it? It's so overly inflated now in terms of value for players. But that's the world we're in, exactly as you say. So, Mikey Moore's on the bench. How do you feel about that? Because he has been really good for us. He's been a good ball carrier. Sometimes he gives us that get out of jail free card when we're under the cosh. You can give it to Mikey Moore, he'll take it for a wee run. We haven't got that tonight, so Curtis and Gasman are going to have to do that in his stead.
Don't mind him. Moore has been great. He's not brilliant all the time, he's 18. Then this week of their job amount.
Yep.
Much as we're here, we've travelled, we always watch the Rangers win. Every Sunday. So I think that's why. So play Curtis tonight, he's out flowing. Moore comes in a wee bit rested. But for Sunday, that's a really important.
I mean, that's the thing now, Neil, isn't it, really, that, okay, we're here, we're going to have a great evening, the team, we want them to perform well. The result, as you said, doesn't really matter, but we don't want to be embarrassed here in Porto tonight, and we want to be ready for Sunday, because that's where our focus needs to be now, this league, and let's win that.
And you know what, we were discussing off camera earlier, I think that we've got a team full of 6 beginning, so you can interchange them and you don't really miss anyone that much. So I think that's a positive and an everything. It's a positive, so when someone goes down, you've got someone else who can step in if there's not a huge miss. But obviously the negative is we're just grinding and wins and stuff at the moment, so we're very sharp, we're not brilliant, so we're getting better.
Yeah. And you can see that improvement, can't you? Which is what we want. So there we go, that is the insightful thoughts from Neil here in Porto. Neil, just before I let you go, prediction for tonight?
Hart wants to say 2-1 Rangers. Can't even predict a lot, so I'm going to say 1-1.
One each? Are we pointing up the road? Well, let's see. You're more optimistic than me. I think we're going to lose tonight, unfortunately. I think it'll be 3-1 to Porto, but fingers crossed for a draw, or even better, who knows, we might get a victory. See you soon, guys. Here come the teams, ladies and gentlemen. Just a few moments to kick off now. You can see on the camera this netting that they put up when you're in the away ground, away from home. You can see a clearer view of it there. It's such a pain. It really obscures your view and your vision, but listen, it is what it is. We need to deal with it. But here we go now, Rangers. Let's get into these. And that's us kicked off here in Porto. It is so loud here. I'm not sure if you can hear all the background noise clearly, but it is definitely loud here, and I really hope that this audio comes through well when I get back to the hotel to edit this video later on, but time will tell. Porto through here now. Well cut out there and away by Butland. Well cleared, early doors from Rangers. Need to be a little bit more tuned in there. Early exchanges here. It looks from the shape that it is a 3-4-3, but then when we're out of possession you can see Max Aarons and Magoma just dropping back in to give a bit of protection and make it a 5, and I think that will be something that's indicative of the game as it continues. You will see some personnel changes, some shape changes as well as the game continues. Rangers have scored a live goal, I can't believe it! The ball came in from Finlay Curtis, and I think it was Dio that nodded it down. It seemed to be almost slow motion. He's heading it down into the ground, and it's went into the corner of the net. I can't believe that. I'm absolutely stunned. What an amazing start from Rangers. Great start from Rangers, a wonderful goal. We had a really promising attack just moments before that, where Dio had found Max Aarons in a really good position on the right wing. Aarons laid it back to Tav, and Tav was looking for the back stick and he's knocked it out of play, but that was promising, and then right at the back of that we got the goal, so really good. And here's Gasman, nope, not quite, but Rangers have started brilliantly here, full of confidence. This is something completely unexpected. I think a lot of us were quite concerned about tonight, a little bit tentative. We weren't expecting to come here and get much out of the game, but we've started remarkably well. Rangers 1, Porto 0. So guys, I've just been reliably informed it wasn't Dio that scored, it was actually Gassama, so apologies for that. I blame this horrible netting that we've got in front of us, which just completely obscures our view, but I'm not sure how much of this you can hear, but it is absolutely electric in here tonight. The Rangers fans are going for it. Oh, I love the Rangers! Come on! But Rangers started well here. Very impressive at the moment, Rangers doing the simple things well, which is what we need. The concentration levels are high. We're being good with the ball. We're closing them down quickly. That's a shot well over the bar there. That's never going to trouble Jack Butland. But a great start to Rangers here, almost 15 minutes into the game. Porto have just scored, what's that, 25 minutes or so I think into the game, and we sort of just lost our way. The last couple of minutes you could see we were getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and we'd gone into that really negative low block, and it was almost like we were inviting on the pressure. Middle of the park there, Raskin slips, creates a bit of space in the middle of the park, they feed the ball wide, it comes in, and the guys just stuck it in the corner of the net. It was a really, really simple goal, well worked, very avoidable from a Rangers perspective, very disappointing. 27 minutes gone here, Porto 1, Rangers 1 I'm afraid. What an unbelievable tackle that was from Big Manny Fernandes. Tav was in that right centre back position. He was never ever going to catch that boy. He was always second best, you knew that. And then Big Manny Fernandes from God knows where just comes in like an absolute steam train and just ragdolls the boy right through him, but won the ball cleanly as you like. Wonderful last ditch tackle. That laddie is something special. He's just saved a certain goal there right at the back of their equaliser. Fortunately it's still one each, but we've got here a VAR check I'm just seeing on the screen now. Oh, potential penalty kick it says on the screen here in the ground. Let's just stick with this and see what they're saying. No, surely not, come on. They've still got the guy lying down inside the 6-yard box, he's still there. The physios are coming on now. That's not a penalty, surely. Look, I mean, I'm the other side of the ground and I'm looking through a big mesh screen, so I've not got the clearest of views, but for my money, the ball went in the direction that Manny Fernandes was tackling in, so for me, he's won it. But I think that obviously all of you at home, the viewers, you'll have the benefit of replays, etc., so you'll know what the outcome was and is, but for me, it definitely looked like he won the ball. Is it play on? I don't even know. They don't really give us much information in the ground. Right, so he's not given the penalty, but you know, they don't really tell us what's going on in the ground. You don't see it on the screen, it's not announced. You've got to just sort of guess, I suppose, but good news for Rangers, great news for Manny Fernandes. He won the ball as cleanly as you like. You have to be actually effing kidding me. What an absolute calamity of a goal to give away. Like, what the hell is James Tavernier doing? I'm not Tav bashing, that's not what I'm doing, but it could be any player. It doesn't need to be Tav, but it is Tav that we're talking about here. It was his mistake. Like, what's he doing there? Just hoof it out the park. I don't know whether he's trying to shield it back to Butland or what he's doing. It's just careless, it's lethargic, it's lazy. I'm just so frustrated, and you can probably hear the frustration in my voice because it's the way everyone who's watching that will be feeling right now. That are we just the architects of our own downfall at times? Such a basic piece of defending, and we've failed miserably. And after having started so well in this game, we now find ourselves with almost 40 minutes gone of this game and we're 2-1 behind. I'm devastated because it was totally avoidable. James Tavernier. Oh. Things just go from bad to worse, I'm afraid. Ball comes in from the corner, simple header. Porto 3, Rangers 1. Don't really know what else to say, guys. It's we've just gone to pieces in the last 20 minutes or so. Everything's just unravelled, it's fallen apart, the heads are down, the body language is rounded shoulders, heads down, just not really that engaged. You can see the wind's been taken out of their sails. Very despondent. Tav's having a word here with Dio. Are they falling out with each other here? Are they having a go? I don't know what's going on. They're quite animated as we get prepared to kick off here again. Things aren't good at the moment. Might be damage limitation at this stage, I'm afraid. 64 minutes gone. James Tavernier, you are a lucky boy. Filled that boy on the touchline there on the halfway line, and I thought for a certainty it was going to be a yellow card, but he got away with that one. But it's just really indicative of what we've been seeing from Tav tonight. For me, he's just been slow, he's been off it. Obviously we know he was at fault for the goal, but even there, I mean, did Tav have a 4-scoop tub of candied gelato before he came out tonight? Because he looks like he can't move. He looks done, absolutely done. I think pull him, rest him, use him on Sunday if you need to, but just get him off the park. For me, like I said, he should have been off at half time, and he's still there. And it's not his fault, he's older now, but the legs have failed him. He just hasn't got it in the tank anymore, unfortunately. And I think you've got to save him from himself and just pull him off. 65 minutes gone though, 3-1 to Porto. Come on Rangers, at least give us one more. 70 minutes in here, Yusuf Chermiti off, Tello Asgard on. Danny Rowell's definitely got an eye on Sunday, and I think that needs to be our focus now. Let's just get out of here. If it's 3-1, it's 3-1, up the road, reset, draw a line under it, take the lessons from it, move forward and throw everything we've got into the league. 20 minutes or so left now to the end of this game, and up the road. 75 minutes gone here. It's been a funny old half, this one, to be fair. It's not really that eventful, not much has really happened. Rangers have had plenty of the ball, but not in the right areas, and we're not getting it to the right personnel that can hurt Porto. It's sort of just teetering out here, slowly stuttering towards the finish line. Porto have absolutely taken their foot off the gas, you feel, here in the second half, which has allowed us to get back into the game a little bit more, but it's almost as if both teams have accepted the result and they're just going through the motions now. That's what it feels like. 15 minutes of regular time left, a couple of minutes for extra time, and then up the road. This game is done. I can't see Rangers scoring now, given where we are and what we've created in this half. But you never say never. I don't want to be negative. We might catch one, you never know. But if I was a betting man, I'd say this is probably going to finish 3-1. We get up the road and we concentrate and throw all of our energy into Sunday. Hi guys, how you doing? It is 11:45 here in Porto. We got held back at the end of the game, which is very common at these games. They keep you back for half an hour, 40 minutes, penned in like cattle, and then they let you go up the road afterwards. I don't know what they think is going to happen when they release fans at the same time, because for me, it was a very friendly environment. All the Porto fans were absolutely fine. I walked to the ground from my hotel, and it was a very family orientated type of atmosphere. There was no animosity. You didn't feel that there was like any negative or confrontational energy, but listen, it is what it is. So we got out a little bit later, which is why this video is being released at this time. But listen, yes, it wasn't a great result, was it? We know that. I don't think any of us really expected to win. I predicted 3-1, which was good. Not the result obviously wasn't good, but it was nice that I got that prediction correct. But you know, the first goal that we scored was just fantastic. We were in dreamland at that point. Finlay Curtis just dinks it up to the back post, and Gasman's there, and Rangers in dreamland. And then after the first 20 minutes, we just went to bits after that, didn't we? We started so well, so positive, and then things just started to unravel. You know, Raskin slips for that first goal, and then the space opens up in the middle of the park. They feed it wide, they get the goal. And then that miscommunication, I suppose, between Tav and Butland. I don't know exactly what happened. As I said in my video, I was at the other side of the park, so I couldn't see clearly. But for me, it looked as if Tav was sort of trying to shield the ball back to Butland, or he was inviting Butland to come and get it. But whatever happened, there was no communication there. So they've got a bit confused, and the ball's ended up in the back of the net. And it's just really, really poor, really, really careless. And then the third one, simple corner, and it comes Bosch, job done. I think at the second half, I think it just sort of teetered out into a nothing game, really. Porto took their foot off the gas. We had a lot of the ball, didn't do anything with it. But up the road, you could see as well that Danny Rowell has got an eye on Sunday, which I think is really, really important, because let's be honest, guys, now the distraction of the Europa League is done. Thank God. Get it out the road, draw a line under it, learn the lessons, move forward, and let's concentrate and put everything we have into everything we do, and let's get this league title. Let's go on a really good, strong run, continue that momentum, continue that positivity, picking up these results, and just focus solely on the league, because that needs to be the prize now for us. So let's march on to Sunday. Danny Rowe rested players. He took Chermiti off. He took off Fernandez. He took off Gasman. He's definitely resting them for Sunday. Suter got some minutes as well, which is good news, which then hopefully will give Danny Rowe the confidence to introduce Suter on Sunday from the start, which is what we need, because we're a very different team with John Suter at the back. So we'll see how that all pans out. But listen, it's been a good time. I've enjoyed myself. It will be my final Europa League game of the season, which I'm a bit saddened about. In the past year, guys, I've only missed, in away games in Europa League, the only games I've missed in the past 12 months are Fenerbahce and Bruges. So I was at Old Trafford, we got beat. Went to Bilbao, we got beat. Went to Panathinaikos, we drew. Went to Pilsen, we got beat. Went to Graz, we got beat. Went to Bran, we got beat. Went to Ferencváros, we got beat. Came here the night, we got beat. So maybe I'm the bad luck charm, I don't know. But listen, need to probably wait till the summer now when we get a wee Euro qualifier or something and head back out again. But I'm sad that the Europa League journey is over on one side of it. But simultaneously, I'm absolutely delighted that the distraction of the Europa League is over and we focus now and move forward in this league, which is really, really exciting actually. I know that some people will be feeling a little bit down after tonight, but I'm really not. Because I'm just like, right, it's done. And I just want this league now and just focus on that and see what happens, because I really think that we can do something in this league. I'm not saying we're going to win it. I'm not. But I think we stand a really good chance, a good a chance as the other two anyway with our squad. I think we get one more striker in and let's see what happens. But listen, I've talked plenty. I'm going to have my Burger King here, which I picked up on the way home. So I've got a lovely steakhouse burger and some fries. They'll be cold now, but I'm going to tan them anyway, and then get a good rest and fly back tomorrow morning. So that's it, guys. So I want to go home. I want to go home. Porto's a shithole. I want to go home. Thanks, guys. Stay staunch.
The Four Lads podcast is sponsored by Rhino Express, Clydeview Joinery, Athol Industrial Solutions Limited, and CSD Air Conditioning, in partnership with Black Rooster and Art of Gold. Thank you for listening to or watching the podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show.